Delhi pervert has been arrested. A big step there by the Delhi police after promising on NewsX. Remember, the Delhi police PRO, Mr. Rajan Bhagat, had told NewsX that the Delhi police will leave no stone unturned in catching this culprit, and he has been, in fact, been nabbed. Now, Priyank Tripathi joins us on the phone line for more. Priyank, give us the update.
See, the Delhi police teams are searching for the main suspect in this case, but the teams have not found the suspect so far. Although, since the time we broke this information, the Delhi police officials started raid at different locations, including his residence, because on the basis of the registration number of the bike, the cops reached his residence, but they could not find him. Right now, teams are still looking for him, although the DCP of this area has also assured us that they will be giving a reward to the victim for her bravery, but the cops are looking for this. But there's one more information which is coming. I need to check it before we can tell it to our viewers. I'll be back in a few minutes.
All right, Priyank, thanks for that update. But if you could elaborate on the nature of the search as to how many members are there in that team, which is led by the DCP, like you said, and what is the area of operation? I think we've lost Priyank Tripathi on the phone line, but if the reports like Priyank was saying are true, then Delhi police is in very close reach of nabbing this culprit. The visuals are there on our screen. He's the one who harassed that young girl who came on NewsX, narrated her horror and asked India to stand up if and when they are subjected to something like this. This is not an isolated incident in Delhi. This has happened earlier also. This has happened in Bangalore. This has happened in Mumbai. The Mumbai pervert, of course, was arrested and given bail, and now reports trickling in slowly that the Delhi police is closing in on this Delhi pervert. They have the license details, they have the vehicle registration number, they have traced the address, they went to his house, but they could not find him there. The police team is on the search mission. The DCP of the area is leading the arrest team. We are learning that there are 4 officers who are part of the search team formed by the Delhi police. Akshita now joins us for details. Akshita, Priyank was telling us about the police action leading up to the arrest. The arrest has not happened so far. What do you have, Akshita?
Well, Pranesh, remember an FIR was filed under 2 sections, those being, of course, 354A and 509 of the IPC. But, of course, the news that's just come in is that the cops have managed to hunt down this particular pervert. This, of course, comes as a big message to the society at large. Remember, this woman stood up. She decided to fight against this pervert, and finally, justice has come through.
Akshita, but they've closed in on the pervert. They've not really arrested him.
So, as I said earlier, that it's not about that person rotting in jail for 4 to 5 years. It's about that social message which needs to be disseminated among people that no, first, you cannot get away with eve teasing. Second, eve teasing is a very, very serious offense. So let's not take it lightly, and let's not have that chalta hai attitude and ye to roz hota.
He also threatened you, Justine.
Yeah.
He also threatened you.
Yeah.
While you were clicking his picture, and he was not showing any kind of regret for the crime which he was doing.
Yeah, so he was not showing the regret, but I would want to see since they're saying that they're on their way to arrest that person. So probably he'll realize that okay, eve teasing is not to be taken lightly, and probably he'll realize. But
do you think this kind of crime is common in the national capital, and you face some things like this quite often, or your friends face like this quite often?
Definitely, it's quite rampant in the national capital, and as I said earlier, that I have other friends also who have faced a similar incident, and even with me, this is not the first time. But yeah, yesterday was.
Are you satisfied with the action of Delhi police?
Yeah, yes, I am.
That's right. There you heard the victim once again narrating her horror. She has written in a Facebook post that the molester even threatened her with dire consequences if she went to the police, but She went to the police. She in fact came on NewsX, said what she underwent, and now we are getting reports that the police have closed in on the Delhi pervert and he could be arrested anytime soon. Akshita joins us from the newsroom. Akshita, tell us about this update now.
Right, Pranesh, we understand that this particular pervert accused, of course, of obscenity, of passing obscene comments against the woman who dared to come out and expose him, has been arrested. We have to, of course, keep in mind that soon after this particular picture of his went viral on social media, national media like NewsX, of course, we picked it up, put it out there for the world to see. It's understood that this particular man was on the run soon after. The Delhi police launched a manhunt of sorts for him soon after the FIR was filed, and now they have been successful in their hunt. He has been hunted down and arrested. Remember, in the FIR, he was booked under two sections, 354A and 509 under the IPC.
Right, Akshita. Thank you for those updates. We'll continue tracking the developments in this story. In fact, we are now joined by Priyank on the phone line, who is more update. Priyank, tell us what you have in the latest.
See, Pranesh, we were waiting for the confirmation from the senior officials, and just now we have got the confirmation from the senior officials in the district. Sarjeet alias Sunny, who is said to be the main, accused in this case, who did pass lewd remarks on the victim, Jasleen Kaur. And he has been arrested by the Delhi police officials under the section of 509 and 354A. These sections are basically related to outraging modesty of a woman and, passing lewd remarks on any lady. Delhi police is saying that they were searching for the main accused in this case because he was alone at that particular time. And on the basis of the registration number which was given by the victim, they have finally arrested the accused from an isolated location. After getting the information, the accused wasn't at his residence, and after conducting raid at different locations, the Delhi police have finally managed to arrest the accused. So it's a big breakthrough in this case, and it's probably because of us. Because we have been flashing this information, the victim spoke to us, and after that, the senior officials have, acted very fastly on this particular case. And the main accused, Sarjeet alias Sunny, has been arrested by the Delhi Police, West District Police, and who will be produced in the court. Back to you.
That's right, Priyank. Big breaking news. Priyank has just confirmed that the Delhi Police have indeed arrested the Delhi pervert who goes by the name Jasmeet. He's also known by the name of Sunny, although the section 509 and 354A have been pressed on him. He's been arrested. He was arrested from an isolated location. Priyank, tell us about the nature of the raid that the Delhi police team conducted. How many people were there in that police team that enforced the arrest, Priyank?
See, the senior officials were monitoring this, operation, where the Delhi police conducted 6 teams, and these 6 teams were raiding at different locations in West Delhi, particularly regarding the raids were conducted in Tilak Nagar, Punjabi Bagh, and Paschim Vihar area. We had this information, but it wasn't good for us to, reveal that the locations at which Delhi police were conducting raid. But now we can tell it to our viewers that 6 teams were conducting raid, and on the basis of the, information which the Delhi police got through sources, because when the district police and police station team officials reached at his residence, he wasn't there. And after that, the Delhi police started looking for him at different locations. And finally, they have managed to arrest him because when the district police and police station team officials reached at his residence, he wasn't there. And after that, the Delhi police started looking for him at different locations. And finally, they have managed to arrest him, just a short while back. Senior officials have confirmed it. But it's a breakthrough by the Delhi police officials because this particular man who was seen in that photograph, which was posted by victim, Jasleen Kaur, on Facebook, was on run when he know that running is, and he wanted to sell. Now we can that main has been arrested, and we think that will be produced.
The police team, 6 teams of Delhi police were involved. How do you react to this, ma'am?
I'm extremely happy about the arrest. I only wish there will take such interest in all such cases. And I can't really understand about the traffic police who was present there and other police people why action was not taken by them is one thing. I do not know whether the police force has to be increased in such cases, whether any other methods have to be involved, improved. That's the only thing what is affecting me. My only feeling is that in all such cases, the court should not be lenient and they should not release them on bail. Whatever, assuming that it's a bailable offense, that people must not be allowed to stay outside the society because they will be dangerous to the society and they may indulge in same activities and many more ladies may become victims. So I personally feel that this is a case in which the court must be very reluctant and the prosecutor must oppose to bail and they must not be allowed to come out of they must be kept in the jail at least for some days. Then only they will learn a lesson and otherwise it will not be possible.
Right, ma'am. Ms. Nesar, you are raising an important point. You are saying that the court should not be lenient, but let me tell you that the charges that have been pressed against sections 509 and 354A. So, in that case, what will the court do if the police officers do not press the relevant sections on this accused?
So, actually, there are some sections which are bailable, there are some sections are not bailable. But it is a discretion vested with the court. Even in a bailable case, they can always access the jurisdiction and if they are dangerous to society. That aspect has to be looked into by the court. Who is the person, what was his background, whether living in bail, whether it is good for the state or not, whether he will be indulging in the same set of activities. So that also those things must be looked into. Besides that, one more important thing is that such persons are sickening. They are sick-minded. So court must also think of sending them to the mental hospital to find out whether he is a normal function or whether he requires any treatment by the hospital and whether he can be reformed. Before you used to have the reformative theory. Instead of jail, they used to be sent for reforming society where they could be reformed. Such a system is not available. I think now deterrent is one thing, reformative is another thing. Both must be involved and both must be implemented to see that the society becomes normal.
Ma'am, the other thing that I wanted to ask you was that this swift action by the Delhi police that they've effected the arrest in close to 3 hours. Doesn't this send a message that the police can indeed arrest people if they want, if they are willing?
Undoubtedly, because here is an easy case, because this lady was so intelligent. She had taken not only the photograph of the person but also the vehicle number. That enabled them to get it done because, in the road transport office, they can get the ownership, his address, all those things will be easily available and it should not take much time for them to arrest. But I am extremely happy that the police have taken in it.
Right, ma'am. Thanks for those details, ma'am. But before we go any further, let's once again listen in to that victim, what she had to say when she came on News Edge a little while ago.
I won't use the word nervous here, but I was rather appalled that why don't they have a problem with this? I mean, they must have a problem with that. And in fact, yeah, there were those two guys. They were on their scooty and they were smiling and they were mocking at me. And they were actually supporting that person. I think they are equally responsible for what he did, and they actually encouraged that person. I also feel that in cases of eve teasing, I don't think there are many cases reported in the police stations. Because probably we have this common perception that if it's a rape, it's a serious offense. If it's eve teasing, ye to roz hota hai. So let's not have that ye to roz hota hai attitude. I had reached a saturation point where I wasn't okay with things. I wasn't okay with someone hurling obscene comments on me. So I think that's what all girls should do. They shouldn't be okay with it. Let's not make it the common perception. Let's not make it an everyday affair. I wouldn't have been comfortable with hiding my face because I feel that this idea of shame and ignominy that we have associated with sexual harassment cases, it should be associated not with the victim but with the perpetrator. So he better hide his face, and I think his family should be scared that what will happen with them now.
All right, let's get in some more inputs here from our correspondent Akshata with us as well. Akshata, this is the news breaking this minute as we speak. The Delhi police has managed to nab the culprit nab the pervert here. This, of course, with respect to the Bravehearts case, Jasleen Kaur deciding to go to the police on what is largely seen as a minor case. Eve teasing, I guess, from this point onwards is not going to be seen as a light crime, is going to be taken seriously now.
Absolutely, Seher. With this particular case, there's a new precedent that's been set, and that's what we need to highlight, that no longer will women take this lying down. They're going to come out, they're going to scream their lungs out and ensure that justice is delivered. The Delhi police also, in reciprocating immediately, in ensuring that justice is meted out, have also ensured that they've sent across a strong message to perverts like this, that they will not get away, scot-free with such a crime. Of course, to give you more details on his arrest, he's been identified, of course, as Sunny. He was on the run soon after he saw his pictures being splashed all over national media. He was found in an isolated place. He wasn't in his home, which is where a team of the Delhi police was awaiting him. Now, he has been booked under two sections, of course, 354A and 509, both of which are bailable offences. However, if, of course, convicted, he could face an imprisonment of up to 2 years. That's a maximum punishment, along with a fine, of course, that he could face.
Indeed, this is a significant moment here. Akshata, many thanks for those details there. The Delhi police acting in on time, acting in swiftly, and managing to arrest that pervert.
He started making obscene remarks like, "Chalo, to main aage tak chhod deta hu." I am particularly not okay with hiding my face because